How is it going, everyone? Got another PlayStation Plus update for you guys in the month of January. Another very notable game trial has been added to PlayStation Plus Premium. On top of that, one of the additions to PlayStation Plus Extra will be getting a very notable update at the end of this month, and said update will be a free update. We'll talk that at the end of this video. But first of all, for you PlayStation Plus Premium subscribers, you got The Last of Us Part 1 2-hour trial to celebrate the launch of The Last of Us on HBO. Everybody is raving about that. I have a ton of friends that that have never played The Last of Us video game. They absolutely are loving the show. I personally haven't watched it yet just because I've played Last of Us like so many times that I really don't have that much interest to, experience the story again. I've heard great things about it, and I'm sure I'll be goaded into watching it at some point here soon by a friend or something like that. So Last of Us Part 1 has a 2-hour trial available. A Plague Tale Requiem has a 2-hour trial available. That's been added. Plague Tale Requiem is kind of a meme since over on Xbox Game Pass, you're literally getting the entirety of the game for free on a cheaper subscription service, or you're getting access to it on a cheaper subscription service. Nickelodeon Kart Riders 3 Slime Speedway has a 2-hour trial, and most recently added is Gotham Knights. Yes, Gotham Knights has a free trial available right now as well. The only drawback is that it is a 1-hour trial. That's going to let you get through the first section of the game, probably hit the open world for a little bit as well, but wish that this was a 2 or 3-hour trial. Gotham Knights is a pretty expansive game. Like, yes, if you rush through the main story, you can complete the game rather quickly, but if you take your time with it, it's a lengthy game with all of the side content and everything additional that you can do with the game. I had a lot of issues with Gotham Knights. Obviously, I've been pretty vocal about the performance issues in the game. It's locked to a hard 30 frames per second on consoles. On PC, it had a lot of issues at launch as well, but there are things I liked about the game. I like the idea of having these 4 different characters. It gives the game a little bit of replayability. It's generally the same story, but the dialogue options and whatnot do change, and they do have different playstyles. I did my first playthrough entirely as Nightwing. I did another playthrough. I started another playthrough, I should say, as Batgirl, but then a lot of games were coming out that I had to shove that to the side for a second. But I do plan on going back to the game at some point and then playing through it again because I had fun with it. It's just I didn't have $70 fun with it. Warner Brothers was nice enough to give me a review copy of the game, but I'm going to be upfront with you guys, the game is not one I would spend $70 on. However, it has been going on sale, and you could find it for around $30, $35, and I think that is a pretty decent price. Ideally, I think at a $20 price point, this is a really good pickup. But yeah, check out the trial if you do have PlayStation Plus Premium. I know a lot of you guys have that tier of subscription service. You stack several years. Why not get some value out of it if the classic titles haven't really been up to snuff in terms of the caliber of classic titles you were expecting? The trials have been pretty decent, all things considered. I wish they would offer like trials for every game that comes out, or at least every first-party game. Like, I don't believe God of War Ragnarok has a trial available. Might be wrong about that, but that's like a little weird to me. Why not give a trial for that game, even a 1-hour trial? And I think, you're charging, what is it, $18 a month for Plus Premium or $120 a year? Sign some deals with some of these publishers and get these trials available. At least offer a little bit of value to your premium subscribers because the Classics catalog has been a colossal disappointment. But very least, Last of Us, Plague Tale Requiem, Gotham Knights, those are some pretty notable trials. Again, I would like to see these trials right when the game comes out, so then you can make that decision of do you want to buy that game when the game is super relevant, when it's in the news cycle, when everybody's talking about it, and then you can make your purchasing decision. And hey, at that point, you're gonna be getting $60, $70 out of people if they enjoyed that trial instead of, offering the trial months down the line where the game is now being discounted, etc., etc. That's just my 2 cents on that. Nonetheless, there you go, Gotham Knights free trial available right now. Okay, moving on from that, the Plus Extra update did come out yesterday. One of the lower key titles that did get added to that tier of service is Jett the Far Shore, and a free expansion given time launches January 31st. Along with that, the game will be dropping on Steam. Prior, it was a Epic Game Store exclusive. Now it's going to be available on Steam if you're on PlayStation, available on Plus Extra, and then you are getting this new campaign that will be added on January 31st. Absolutely free, and it was noted with the release of Given Time, Jett the Far Shore's vision is fully realized. The expansion is a generally relaxing and open-world action puzzle survival experience set in a rich and unique science fiction world that is best experienced given time. Jett the Far Shore is available on PS5 and PS4, and you can check it out through PlayStation Plus Extra. I don't want to go over the entire description just because there are some spoilers in it, but it does note, it takes place after the conclusion of the main game, of course, taking place 3 years after the events of Jett the Far Shore. But we'll leave it at that. If you are are interested in it, it's a game to check out. This game was done by Super Brothers, who are probably most known for their work on Super Brothers Sword and Sorcery EP, which was a game that I thought was really cool, had a really cool pixel graphics art style, where at that point, back in like 2010 when the game came out, pixel graphics visual styles weren't really done to death. But yeah, Jett the Far Shore definitely not received as well by all accounts, but still a game that's, you know, a part of your Plus Extra subscription. Why not check it out and see how you like it for yourself? Before I round out this video, I do want to give you guys a heads up on 2 new PlayStation 4 and 5 titles. One of them dropped today, and the other one dropped yesterday. The other one being The Legend of Tianding. That dropped yesterday. This is a game that was received incredibly well on PC back in November of 2021 with an overwhelmingly positive reception on Steam, 95% positive reviews across 2,000 reviews, and 80 on Metacritic. Super slick art style here, beat-em-up action title. The price is kind of hefty, 20% off with PlayStation Plus. It's $15.99. It's on sale on Steam for $9.99, so you'd like a little bit of parity with the price points, but I get it. The game just dropped on PlayStation, so they're gonna go with the standard $19.99 price point that it dropped on PC. Nonetheless, something to add to the wishlist. Maybe not pick it up right away, but sometime down the line. And also, definitely want to give a shout to A Space for the Unbound. This is a throwback slice-of-life adventure game with a gorgeous pixel art graphic style set in the late 90s rural Indonesia. Tells the story of some pretty, you know, mature themes: anxiety, depression, a relationship between a boy and a girl with supernatural powers. Story-driven game. As of the recording of this video, the development studio was nice enough to give me a review copy of the game. I haven't had a chance to try it out yet, but I am going to jump into it soon, and I will give you guys my thoughts when I play through it. Probably by the time you guys are watching this video, I would have already started it, but we'll talk about it a little bit later on, I'm sure. It's a game that's right up my alley, like the visual style, narrative-driven, those are elements I obviously really dig, and a game that I've been talking about a little bit, but it's not going to get a lot of attention, especially as we head into next week with some major releases. So I want to give it a platform here, just to give you guys a heads up. If you don't want to pick it up day one, add it to the wish list. Pick it up sometime down the line, and my full thoughts on the game will be coming in the very near future. So check that out as well. I'll leave links to both of those in the description box below. So that is going to do it for me. Again, if you are a Plus Premium subscriber, another major trial getting added with Gotham Knights, so you'll be able to check that out. Right now, 1 hour trial, a little bit on the shorter side, but see how you vibe with the 30 frames per second, see how you like the combat style. You know, most people that I've talked to played as Nightwing their first go-around, but you do have Robin, you do have Batgirl, you got Red Hood in there. So yeah, you can check out all of those characters, and you know, the main story is rather, you know, is a decent length, 15 to 17 hours long, and then if you want to do everything, it will be a little bit lengthier. Jett the Far Shore, available on Plus Extra, getting a free expansion at the end of this month, come January the 31st. That's going to do it for me. Sound off with all of your thoughts in the comments section down below. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Hey guys, we hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and if you're already subscribed, do us a favor and hit the bell icon. This way you'll be notified whenever we post a new video. That's the best way to keep up with all of our uploads, and we usually try to upload 2 videos a day. And with the bell icon hit, you'll be notified whenever we do upload a video. As always, thanks for watching.